April 25th, 2023. What's going on? It's your boy Ev. Lots to talk about in the news overall. A lot of things to discuss. A lot of things that are pretty obvious. The whole Tucker Carlson situation that's happening. Starting with that, this has been happening to everybody. People that have shown that they're willing to cross boundaries, right? Overstepping boundaries for truth are the ones that are going to get nixed. They become dangerous. Someone gets involved and they say, "Hey, we need to squash this." It's just amazing to me how much the Democrats really control, or liberals, or globalists. I think globalist is the better term. How much they control. Before I think of Tucker Carlson, I just think of what happened with James O'Keefe, which is almost crazier. This is a guy who owned and created, the founder of his own company, and was ousted from the company he created. Can you imagine that? It's very, very hard to imagine, but it happened. And the reason it happened is because liberals, globalists, whatever you want to call them, sometimes they interchange, sometimes they don't, but they love the processes. They love the system. They love the things that you and I don't care about. The things that we find convoluted, boring, and sometimes just straight up unnecessary. And I'm not going to use the word superfluous because that's a stupid fucking word. I don't need to try to sound smart. I'm going back to simple words. Like Norm Macdonald said, he was like, "Why would I use a metaphor? Why not just say the fucking thing?" He's rest in peace. Right? But it's so amazing what happened with James O'Keefe, because it is basically when you get big, when you get important, your own thing becomes a monster in itself. And that monster is created by all these hands that get in the pot, right? A big part of American democracy on an economic and on a governmental level is hands off, laissez-faire, right? Is hands off government with our economy. One of the biggest reasons for the Civil War was national government versus state government. Yes, slavery was a big part of that because that was the most explicit example of that. But since the beginning, since the inception of America, there has been a battle of a central government and our state government. And we are seeing, obviously, it's tyrannical. But on a micro level, right, with James O'Keefe, his company, right, Project Veritas, became a monster. And it had what's called a board, a council. People that have no skills whatsoever. People that don't have the audacity that James O'Keefe has, mixed with intelligence, mixed with curiosity, and mixed with a sense of truth, right? They don't have that. They're not. They are people that are bred to sit in a cubicle and plug and play, create policy. These are NPCs, okay? And these are the very people who ousted him from his own company. So when I heard about Tucker Carlson, I was not surprised. I was surprised he lasted that long. When he brought on Dr. Yan from the Wuhan lab to talk about how the virus was made.